Welcome back to Y2K Rewind. This week we're going to discuss how Sharpay had every right to be mad. This is a deep dive into the theatre drama. Sharpay Evans is one of the most iconic characters from Disney's High School Musical series. A franchise that captured the hearts of a generation with its catchy songs, relatable teenage drama, and a memorable cast. Played by Ashley Tisdale, Sharpay is the reigning queen of East High's theatre department. Known for her glamorous style, fierce ambition, and unwavering dedication to the stage, she has spent years building her reputation as the school's top performer. While the films often portray her as the antagonist, a closer look reveals that Sharpay is not the villain, but rather a passionate and driven artist defending her craft.
We need to save our show from people who don't know the difference between a Tony Award and Tony Hawk.
In the first film, Sharpay's world is thrown into chaos when two unexpected contenders, Troy Bolton, the school star basketball player, and Gabrielle Montez, a shy academic prodigy, decide to audition for the school's musical. What follows is a whirlwind of rivalry, misunderstandings, and lessons about breaking free from stereotypes. While Troy and Gabriella are celebrated as the heroes of the story, it's worth examining Sharpay's perspective to truly understand her actions. Beneath her frustration and so-called diva behaviour lies a legitimate argument. Sharpay had every right to be mad.
How dare she sign up? I've already picked out the colors for my dressing room.
And she hasn't even asked our permission to join the drama club.
Someone's got to tell her the rules.
Exactly.
Imagine dedicating years of your life to perfecting your craft, starring in every high school production, and honing your talent with tireless passion and creativity. You've earned your place as the top performer through discipline, ambition, and raw talent. Now picture this. Two complete novices. One a basketball star and another an academic whiz. Waltz into your domain unprepared and inexperienced, and suddenly they're treated as equals. This is Sharpay's reality in High School Musical. And frankly, she had every right to be mad. First, let's address the glaring issue of the callbacks. Sharpay and her brother Ryan put on a polished, innovative performance, demonstrating their creativity by reinterpreting a composer's song with flair and precision. Their experience shone through in every note and step. Yet, the duo who showed up late, barely rehearsed and had no track record in theatre were granted a callback. This move undermined not just Sharpay, but the integrity of the entire audition process. Theatre is about preparation and professionalism, and bypassing these principles sends a dangerous message that passion and expertise can be trumped by novelty. This brings us to a broader issue, how the school treats its theatre department. East High is already skewed in favour of its basketball programme, lashing funds, attention and resources to the team. The arts, meanwhile, are sidelined, their legitimacy constantly questioned. In this context, Sharpay's frustration isn't just personal, it's systematic. If the theatre department starts handing out roles to unproven performers, it risks losing whatever respect it has managed to scrape together. For Sharpay, someone who's fought to make theatre her domain, this regard for the art form is infuriating. Wouldn't you be mad if everything you worked for was treated as a joke?
Like a wave,
Adding insult to injury, the school's composer Kelsey starts providing Troy and Gabriella with special assistance. It's one thing to level the playing field for new performers. It's another to actively tip the scales in their favour. Sharpay and Ryan didn't receive this kind of support. They had to fight for every inch of recognition. Kelsey's biases is not just unfair, but also a betrayal of the trust Sharpay placed in the production team to uphold a merit-based system. Sharpay has also every reason to doubt Troy and Gabriella's commitment to theatre. Their true passions lie elsewhere. Troy in basketball and Gabriella in academics. Their sudden interest in the school play feels less like a genuine love for performance and more like a fleeting whim. Worse still, they bring their personal relationship problems into the equation, a dynamic that screams unprofessionalism. Sharpay can see that they're not ready to prioritise theatre, which only adds to her sense of injustice. The infamous callback performance further highlights Gabriella's inexperience. She freezes on stage, unable to even begin her song.
I can't do it, Troy. Not with all these people staring at me.
Hey, look at me. Look at me, right at me.
In live theatre, there's no room for hesitation. Every performer needs to be reliable. While Troy supports her in the moment, the reality is that he won't always be there to pick up the slack. Sharpay knows this, and she's justified in doubting Gabriella's readiness to handle the demands of a lead role. The final blow comes when the entire school rallies behind Troy and Gabriella during the callbacks. The sheer spectacle pressures Mrs. Darvis into considering the remarkability of these two newcomers, rather than evaluating their actual talent. This shift from mediocrity to popularity is a slap in the face to Sharpay, who has consistently demonstrated her worth through hard work and skill. Theatre is supposed to be about talent and dedication, not crowd appeal. Yet, despite all this, Sharpay remains the professional. She swallows her frustration, congratulates Gabriella, and prepares to work with her as a colleague.
Well, congratulations. I guess I'm going to be the understudy in case you can't make one of the shows, so break a leg. In theater, that means good luck.
This moment showcases Sharpay's true character, not as the villain she's often painted to be, but as a committed and ethical performer who understands the bigger picture. She prioritizes the success of the production over her personal grievances, proving her maturity and professionalism. Sharpay's anger isn't a sign of pettiness or insecurity. It's a justified reaction to an unfair system that devalues her hard work and expertise. Her story serves as a reminder that ambition and excellence deserves respect, and that theatre, like any art form, should never sacrifice integrity for popularity. Sharpay wasn't just mad. She was right.
Next, Jonas Brothers and Demi Lovato star in Disney Channel's most rockin' original movie yet, Camp Rock.